pretty obvious that Danny was stunned. Yeah. I tell you what, I would be remiss though if I didn't acknowledge some of the people that put this event together. I mean, obviously the brainchild behind it is Polly. And Danny, all those smooches that you claim you're the best at giving her had definitely paid off, because she definitely delivered today. And this has been a multi-month process, just so everyone knows, number one. Number two, this is supposed to be my surprise party. Number three, Danny was involved in not only picking the location, but the menu. So, in typical Danny fashion, he picked it just like he wanted it, so it does fit his party, right? All the way down to the Compton cooked ribs. We're having ribs just like Danny likes them. So.
Where's the chile?
But once again, Polly, thank you very much for all you did. And also, if you can see the theme here, obviously this fits Danny's profile very well. Mr. Fix-It, Tool Man. And even though she is my wife, I really and truly have to acknowledge Terry, my special wife. She literally spent a lot of countless hours, nights, and days putting all this together, from the toolboxes to the cookies that are in the toolboxes, to the balloons, to the name tags, and everything else that you see on your tables. Terry was very involved in putting all that together and orchestrating it. Hun, as always, you did a great job. So just so everyone knows, here's the format for the day. We're going to have some special guests and some friends and family, and some of you are going to speak. I'm not going to do all the speaking. I've just been asked to facilitate this. I'm not a professional MC for pay, so even though I have known the Mendozas for 30 years, and Polly and Danny have been very special to me and have embraced me as a son-in-law. Polly always tells me, Ty, you're my favorite son-in-law, but you're my only son-in-law. So, I do love you guys. You've embraced me, made me a part of the family, and I feel very blessed to be a part of the Mendoza clan, so thank you very much. So with that, I mean, obviously there are friends, there are family, there are associates. So many of you have known Danny for so long in different aspects of his life. You've seen Danny evolve as a young man, to a husband, to a father, to a grandfather, to a work colleague. All of you have different experiences in what you have built upon a relationship with Danny. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And we all have our unique experiences with Danny, right? Danny has his own language. We all have Dannyisms, and Danny is one of the most unique individuals I've ever met. Danny can watch Fox, CNN, History Channel, National Geographic, Sanford and Son, and Days of Our Lives all in the same setting, and have an intellectual debate about all of them, right? He's geopolitical savvy, he's culturally savvy, and he has opinion on all of it, right? And he doesn't mind sharing it. So, Danny, I always like to sit down and have good, wholesome debates with you, and that's been part of what I love and so special about you. Plus, I've been able to leverage your Mr. Fix-It skills wherever we lived. I've got a two-week plan set up for Danny when he arrives. He's cutting, building, chopping, and I can't even change a light bulb. But Danny has been instrumental in helping build out everything that I've had our entire life. However, seriousness aside, there's some people here that are going to step up and would like to say a few things, Danny. They've got their own Dannyisms. They've got their own memories and history with you. They come from Compton. They come from Norwalk. They come from all parts of the country. You got grandkids here. You got children here. You got friends. And I'm looking forward to hearing some people that want to look you in the eyes, Danny, and just tell you what you mean to them. First up is Larry Duane. Where you at, Larry? Where's Larry at? Come on up, Larry.
Well, my name is Larry Duenas. I'm the youngest son of David and Vera Duenas. My brothers and sister are here today too. And originally, and Polly asked me to roast Uncle Danny, but thinking about it, I just can't do that. Instead, I just want to speak from the heart and tell you guys what this man means to me and my brothers and sisters. As you know, he's from Willowbrook and Compton. Mr. Moreno right here. And he grew up with my dad. He was my dad's best man in his wedding. And he was a true friend. Uncle Danny and Aunt Polly, can't leave her out, was a staple in my upbringing. And Uncle Danny and Aunt Polly were always there. Birthdays, graduations, parties, just for the hell of it. They were always there. You know what I mean? Every milestone in my life, Uncle Danny was there. And even when we were little kids, we were just always happy to see Uncle Danny. That tall man with the big voice, talking his jive, and everybody would listen because he was the funniest guy on the planet and still is. And one thing I remember being little, we always asked him, how'd you lose that finger, Uncle Danny? Right? And he said, I bit it off. And then he would say, it's still in my throat, see? And me and my brother would be like, oh man, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It wasn't until last year we figured out that wasn't true. But, Uncle Danny, I just want to say, real short and sweet, that I love you, man. And I've always loved you. And I think I speak this on behalf of my brothers and sisters. You're a dynamite person inside and out, mind, body, and soul. And you've always been there for us, no matter what. And every time I look around, every time I need something, and every time I think of happy days, I think about Uncle Danny. I love you, Uncle Danny.